What's up, big boy? Boy got a haircut today. Look at that, all trimmed down, looking sleek. He's looking sleek. Oh yeah, look at that sleek boy. Looking like a greyhound. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna do a little garden update for everybody, for all my homies. If you're my homie, you know who you are. This is a bunch of guavas that I've been working on. Just had to pot up a bunch of these. They were in that container there, and then in smaller containers like that. And I ran out of 1 gallon pots, so I wasn't able to get them all potted up, but I got a bunch of them potted up. I don't know how many that is, but you can count them up if you want. It's a lot. And over here, we've got apples. And over here, we've got pears. And these are plums. And we got some mangoes. Looking pretty sweet. And more mangoes over here. Doing real good. Some of them better than others. A loquat. Some canna. And mulberry. This is from Cuttings. They're doing real nice. So I need to move this one over here with these other ones. There we go. Maybe that. There we go. That's better. And we got the mulberries in one spot. That's a piddly looking avocado. Probably isn't going to make it. And check this out. That right there is a persimmon. Customer gave that to me. It came with a periwinkle, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that. I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't had a persimmon. I've tried to grow them from seed a few times, and I've never been successful. But the ones that I got weren't very, I don't know, they didn't really have any good seeds in them. They were just store-bought, so they probably were picked way too underripe and never really developed any seeds. So, and tomatoes, no big deal. Some little cherry tomatoes. These are Cherokee purple. Got a few of them coming on. This is a daddle pepper. That thing's about to, I think it's blooming. Yeah, it is actually. Gonna be putting on some peppers. A couple cherry trees there. A couple more loquats and more tomatoes. But the star of the show, the showstopper, as they say, is out here in what I call the main garden. It's a food forest guild, so I've been told. It wasn't intentional, it's just the way I was doing it, and apparently I was doing it a particular way, and I didn't even realize it, so yay to me, right? But anyway, things out here are retarded. They're growing like crazy, so let's take a look. The beans are done. I gotta take these off the trellis, and they're toast. They've done all they can do. Produced a bunch of beans, yay. And these cannas. This particular variety of canna produces these really small, beautiful flowers. The hummingbirds really love these. And they're pretty tall, actually. They're about 7 foot tall. These ones over here, 7-8 foot tall. These things are ridiculous, man. Look how tall these some bitches are. I mean, just big old pack. I think I've got like 6, 7, maybe 8 different varieties of canna out here. And the banana, the blackberries going nuts. Ground cover sweet potato is ground cover sweet potatoing. I want to show you guys this thing that grows wild out here. And it produces these gorgeous little blue flowers. I don't know what it is, but it grows as a ground cover, and it just pretty much grows with the sweet potato. Like, they don't seem to mind each other very much. Loquat. So I just kind of let them do their thing. I'm getting much better at living in more of a what do you call it when you live in union with something? It'll come to me. Anyway, I'm getting better with dealing with these wild natives that love to grow out here, and they just grow wild and they don't really need any tending to, kind of like these wild flowers that come up. These things grow everywhere on the property, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And they just grow wild, just like that little viney thing. So, symbiotic relationship, that's the word I was looking for, symbiosis. I'm learning to live in a more symbiotic relationship with these wild natives. The wild natives are pretty incredible, actually. There's wild berries. I've got a beauty berry that grows wild out here, and it's gorgeous. And then some other kind of berry, it's like a huckleberry or some shit, I don't know. But they grow wild. They need literally no tending to. They don't need me to water them, fertilize them, nothing. They just grow. So I like them, and I'll let them grow. And there's other things, too, that grow wild out here, and I just let them grow. Just let them grow. Because you know what? You gotta live in some sort of a symbiotic relationship with your wild natives. And if they like it and they can grow, let them do their thing, man. So I've got a situation. I want you guys to check it out. If I can even figure out how to get back here. I think I can go this way. So there's the compost bin. And I was working over there looking at some stuff. And I found, we'll get to that in a second, I found this fucking thing. Look at that. I mean, it's a pumpkin. It's shaped weird, but it's a pumpkin. And it's just hiding back here behind the compost bin, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna let that thing grow and see what we get. But this pumpkin vine this pumpkin, the seeds that I planted came from a 300-pound pumpkin. And this thing is, it's pretty big. It's bigger than a basketball. That is definitely much larger than a basketball. And it ain't even close to being full size yet. I mean, it's just now starting to put on a little orangish color to it. But I'm thinking that thing might get up to about 100 pounds at least. I mean, maybe bigger. I really don't know. But yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that son of a bitch right there. Beautiful canna. It's another one of the varieties I'm getting. Pretty sweet, man. Alright, which way should we go? Gotta try and work through all these cannas and bananas and pumpkin vine. So let's see if I can get through here without... Look at all these pumpkins coming on. These are mini pumpkins. They're like little orange pumpkins, and they're growing everywhere. I mean, they are just... I'm probably going to have to come out here with a weed whip and weed whip all these pumpkin vine down just to find all the pumpkins. So, but yeah, they're more canna. And this pumpkin has taken over this whole part of the garden. I mean, it's growing freaking everywhere, man. And there's that lemon tree, that Meyer lemon. That thing is cranking. Holy. But fig tree's doing good. Pomegranates are doing good. Obviously the pumpkin's doing good. There's just pumpkins everywhere. There's pumpkins growing on this trellis over here. Ugh. Just hanging pumpkins. Hanging pumpkins. And then, over here, where is it? There it is. This is, I think that is a honeydew. I'm pretty sure that's a honeydew. Unless it's some kind of pumpkin variety that I'm not familiar with. but I'm almost positive that's a honeydew. I've also got some cantaloupes growing over that way. We'll get over there in a sec. Check those bad boys out. And there's another pumpkin variety over here that I have no idea what that is, but I guess we'll find out. And this pumpkin's spreading out into the more wild part of the garden. I mean, this area I tend to, right? So this part of the garden gets love and water and mulch. And then over here, it's just wild. I don't tend to anything over here. I don't really have anything planted over here, not much anyway. But the pumpkin's spreading over here, and it's happy to do it apparently, so I'm happy to let it. So, yeah. Hey, those just grow wild out here. There's another wildflower that just grows. Just grows, and I mean, is that even coming? There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Those things are growing everywhere. They're not alone. And that's for you, Tavis. There's one of your passion vine. Ain't doing shit. It did get eaten by caterpillars though, so you know it probably wouldn't be struggling as bad if it hadn't gotten munched by the pillars. But it is what it is, man. Sometimes shit grows, sometimes shit dies. That's just the way it is out here. There's a popcorn plant. Rub the leaves and give it a sniff. It smells just like movie theater popcorn. It's crazy. That thing is nuts. And it blooms these beautiful like flower cones. It's like a yellow cone that comes on and it bursts out in all these little yellow flowers. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I planted these cantaloupe seedlings back here, but they are not happy. I think it's just too dark. There's not enough sun back here for them to really crank, so won't be doing that again next year. I'll probably plant them over in this area, see where it's a little more sunny. I'll probably plant the seeds out this side. You know, figure shit out as you go kind of thing. Figure it out as you go. But these watermelons, these are called sugar babies. And I got 3 real nice ones. There might be more hidden in here that I can't see. But then these are the cantaloupes. These cantaloupes are actually doing really good right here. They're starting to vine out. And actually they're starting to flower too. So that's pretty cool. So probably have some cantaloupes, some watermelons, and some honeydew. And obviously pumpkin, which is kind of crazy. Cranberry hibiscus. She's getting big. She's getting real big. So that's it. That's the main garden. And honestly, the best way to see it, to see just how like crazy it is from up there. Looking down from up there, it's a pretty interesting view for sure. It looks like goddamn jungles of Costa Rica out here. And I'm probably gonna run. I gotta run the irrigation here in a little bit because it needs it. But anyway, I guess that's it. Actually, Tavis is gonna want to see this. This passion vine over here is doing like insanely well. And this was a seed grown passion vine, grown from a seed from a passion vine that I found at a house, and then I grew that seed, grew passion vines on that, and then this is the seed from that. So seed from a seed from a seed, and it's cranking. Man, this thing is going crazy on this trellis. I mean, I don't even know. That trellis ain't shit. I mean, I could have made that thing twice as big as it is, and it still would have taken over the whole thing. So I don't know, man. Pretty cool though. I like it a lot. And that's about it, man. That's about all I got. Unless, I mean, we could go out here and look at some stuff. I planted a bunch of things, but yeah, fuck it. We'll just walk over here real quick. We'll check out old Bessie here. Seed-grown mango. Probably not gonna survive the winter, but gotta give her a shot, right? She needs a chance. This is a wild plant that grows out here. It's called bloodroot. It looks like that. Kind of has these really pretty leaves. That's it right there. And then it blooms. It has these gorgeous little yellow flowers on it. It's like this white puffball that comes on top. A little puffball, and then it opens up into these little yellow flowers, which are really pretty. So, if you grow wild and you flower, your ass is safe around here. Gardenia. Gardenia's got some blooms on her. Oh yeah, smells amazing. She's getting big. She was teeny tiny when we planted her out here a couple years ago. She's doing good now. Pomegranate, wildflowers, some canna. It's already gone through its blooming phase, so it's about to. This one over here is about to bloom though. So still got some more blooms coming on there. And I'm still working on this. I'm still working on this garden bed, man. Holy. This thing's kicking my ass, dude. This is the biggest one I built so far. And the struggle is real. Like, getting enough mulch to fill this thing in has been an absolute ball buster. Mulberry's doing real good. Figs. That fig's grown like 4 feet since I planted it. When I planted this thing out here, it was like smaller than that, maybe about that size, so maybe 2 foot tall, and it is well over 6 foot tall now. She's getting big. She's getting real big and fluffing out too, man. That thing has got some limbs on her. The peaches are doing real good. Pomegranate back there is doing real good too. But the peaches, holy, these things are only 8 months old. It's not even a year old, and it's already, I don't know, it's bushed out pretty big, and it's 4.5 feet tall. She is cranking. And we got a couple peach here, a little bit smaller, and a peach over there, about the same size as this one, maybe a little smaller, but 2.5, 3 foot tall. Well, about 3 foot tall. Elephant ear. I think that's marigold. Might be marigold or chrysanthemum. Another mango. She's doing pretty good. Bunch of new growth. It's all new growth coming on. Gotta love that, man. Cleopatra canna. One of my favorites. I mean, that flower is insane. And I love the variegation, that purple-green variegation. Dude, you can't beat that. It's like a sore pecker. You just can't beat it. And then, oh, of course, the mulberries. And this fig, holy, dude, look at this son of a bitch. That thing's got to be 8.5 feet tall. Hell, maybe 10 feet tall. That thing, well, not quite 10. That's 8.5, 9. That thing is getting freaking big, dude. Blowing out growth. Got figs all on it, too. Holy. Come on now. What are we doing out here now? Come on now. Ain't looking good. Another mango. The peanut. Big ass peanut. Got another big ass peanut right there, too. Big old. That avocado tree's dead. I mean, it's not dead yet, but it's dying. Apple. Another apple right there. And then a couple of plums. Got a plum there and a plum there behind the, wait, yeah, right there. Pomegranate, 2 plums, another fig, big old fig. She's getting big. More pomegranate, some cherries, some cannas out here. But let me show you this. So this avocado, grew that from the seed. This thing was absolutely cranking. But believe it or not, it's dying. So let me show you what it's doing. See that? See this trunk up here is pretty thick. All right. Then you go down here, look at that. It's like all dead and dying down at the base. So, I don't know what that's all about, but that thing is not long for this world. And I think I'm gonna put a pear tree there. So maybe planting this out with a bunch of pears and apples and plums. But as you can see, this middle section still needs quite a bit of mulch. You know, I've got this whole area mulched in, closed all this off, got the back, got the front. Now I just need to get the middle, and that's gonna take a minute. That shit ain't easy getting that much material. It is hard ass ball busting work trying to get enough mulch to fill in an area that big. But, you know, you gotta do it. Gotta do it for the love of the game, for the love of the plants. But it'll get there. Probably, I'd say, if I can get on it, maybe tomorrow, I might be able to get some of these trees over here down. So I got some shit trees back in here I can use. Cut those down. Mulch them up. Probably won't be enough to fill this whole area in, but it would probably be enough to do at least half of it. A good chunk of it anyway. And I'm probably gonna have to go to the store and buy some mulch. Like a big doofus. But anyway, that's all I got, man. Let me get on out of here. I'm gonna start doing something. Wait, Dusty. What you doing, Dust? He said, I'm just chilling, Dada. He says, I'm hanging out in the shade. It's hot out here. He's a cowboy. He's got boys? Yeah. Okay. You are too cute, boy. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here. Take her easy.